北欧デンマークを代表するブランドモンタナファーニチャーをご存知でしょうか。自由自在に組み合わせ可能なモジュール収納を中心に色彩豊かなインテリア作りに欠かせないヒュッケスケープも大好きなブランドです。今回の動画ではそんなインテリア好き必見のブランドモンタナファーニチャーを大特集。インテリアの祭典 3daysofdesign の特別展示の様子から代表ヨアキム・ラッセンさんへの単独インタビュー、そして北欧を代表するデザイナーヴァーナー・パントンとの特別なエピソードまで。
He was a very pleasant person. He was a bit shy.
自分らしいインテリアを作りたい人に心からお勧めしたいモンタナファーニチャーの魅力、カラー哲学をたっぷりとお届けしたいと思います。わあ、すごい素敵。モンタナファーニチャーは1982年創業のデンマークブランド。モジュール収納を中心にシェルフや椅子、ソファーまであらゆるカラフルな家具を生み出しているブランドです。その顔の一つが自分オリジナルの唯一無二なアイテムを生み出せるモジュール収納。その組み合わせはまさに無限大で、ノーマルな収納から壁面収納、クローゼットまでありとあらゆる形状を実現できます。そんなモンタナの哲学について創業者のピーター・ラッセンのご子息である2代目社長ヨアキム・ラッセンさんにお伺いしました。
My father, he was the former director of Furniture. He was married into the family. My mother was, her surname was Furniture. So my great-grandfather, he was the one founding Furniture in the old days. And my father worked 25 years for Furniture. And he saw that Furniture needed a storage system.Because for Furniture, they do have the egg and the swan and the 7 chair and a lot of Bermondsey and a lot of Kjærholm and a lot of good designers. But there was not any storage. And so his idea was to make, and there was of course storage at that time, but there wasn't a storage system that was flexible and that could actually be suited into everywhere in the house. So often you had to get a carpenter doing it. But my father didn't want to, because the carpenter is making something that you like just now. But what do you like in 2 years? Or maybe you move, and then you move from the nice thing the carpenter have made, and then maybe the ones that move in, they cannot use the one you have made there. But he wanted to make something that could live with you and that you could have for generations. So he made the modular system, Montana.
こうして生まれたモジュールは当時の6種類から現在の36種類にまで拡大。自分の要望次第でどんな形にも合わせられる自由度はまさに無限大と言えます。そしてモンタナの自由度とワクワクをさらに高めているのがもう一つの顔であるカラー。時代のニーズに合わせて40種類以上ものバリエーションが用意されている色についても大きなこだわりを持っているのがモンタナです。
モンタナのカラーなんですけれども、デザインしてくれているこの間2019年のカラーパレットはマルガレッテ・オートガードさんという、デンマークのカラーデザイナーの方と一緒に開発をしていて、彼女、モンタナの他に例えば、皆さんもご存知な iPhone カラーは、彼女がアップルのチームと一緒になって人々が求めている色っていうのを開発しているようなデザイナーの人と一緒にモンタナは色を開発しています。こちら下地が4層使っています。で、下地4層の後にモンタナはですね、水性ラッカーを使っていて、EU エコラベルをしています。水性ラッカーなので、環境にも優しいですし、実際工場で作業している人もマスクとかもいらないような、そういったような構造で生産をしていて、でね、UV 最後ラッカーになって UV で硬化させるんですけれども、太陽光線よりも強い UV で硬化させています。なのでよく塗装のものはね、窓際に置いとくと日焼けしちゃうよねとか、 で同じ色買ってもバッジが違うからなんか隣に並べた時色の違いが出ちゃうよねとかってあると思うんですけど、モンタナは色を10年保証していて、なおかつ太陽の、ね、UV よりも強い UV で硬化させてるので日焼けの心配がない。なんなら太陽より強いのに日焼けした後、これがもう日焼けした後の色で線の色ってなってるので色ブレが抑えません。
すごい。
What is important about the color scheme is that you can mix and match all the colors. We are not saying what is the right color to use, and we don't say that please take a bold color, but take the color you like and that you think is showing your personality and or showing the purpose that you do have. I think that is what is important for us, is that you're choosing the color that you like, and the color also reflects who you are, and I think that's important for us to help people being honest to themselves by choosing the color that they find is right for them to use.
36種類のモジュール、そして40種類以上の高品質なカラーバリエーション。この組み合わせによってモンタナの自由度はさらに無限大になり、僕たち自身の暮らしに合わせて長く使い続けられる素晴らしい体験を与えてくれます。
It's a system that can live with you, and you can add on, and you can develop the system all your life, and you can play with the color. It's a system you got into that can live for years, and that is you could say the fundamental idea of what we're doing, and the furniture that we do have is the sustainability, and is this that you can make it live many lives, and also you can make it you can make room for personality. You can make exactly what you want in the space that you have and the needs that you are having.
そしてモンタナを語る上でもう一つ欠かせないキーワードがあります。それがデンマークを代表するデザイナーであるバーナー・パントンです。モンタナには彼のデザインしたアイテムも多数ラインナップされていて、生誕100年を記念した復刻カラーもリミテッドエディションとして限定販売されています。そしてそんなバーナー・パントンとモンタナの歴史にはとても重要な関わりがあったそうです。
I think that there's this quite funny story about because my father and Werner Panton, they were not only business partners, but they were also very good friends, and also we also met up private. They had a summer house in north of Shetland, and we had a summer house just 10 kilometers from each other. So when I was a kid, we oftenly during summertime we met up. Them coming visiting us, or we visiting them, and that was a big joy, especially coming to their home, because it was very fantastic in colors and in shapes and all. It was fun. It was a bit like a fairy tale house. It was all red and green at the time, and there was a big cow out on the grass at the lounge. So and it was really cool to come there. So and I think that the influence from Werner Panton is told very much through a story that when my father the first year when he launched Montana, it was only 6 different colors, and Werner, he looked at my father and said, Peter, what do you want with these boxes? Because he haven't really, at that time there was not many sizes, and there were only a few colors, and some of them were wood, and another black and another white. Werner Panton, he couldn't really see the idea of these boxes. So he said to him very honestly, and then a year after, when my father introduced the new color scheme, there were 16 colors and a big variety. And Werner Panton, he saw the idea he could see the idea in the reputation. Like a formation like this would really be a thing that Werner Panton he liked, because it's playing with the form and also with the colors. but what he saw firstly was something boring. So I think that also if you look at I think we have maybe had more than 150 colors over the last 44 years. Of course, Werner, he didn't make the colors, but he gave my father inspiration and also courage and knowledge about that you actually could have a big color scheme that could be used and could be used together and be blending in. So I think that was very important, and that is what we can see today also.
パントンさんってどういう人だったの？
聞いちゃう？
それからね、お会いした。
So he's asking, what was Werner like when you're young?
He was a very pleasant person. He was a bit shy. He was. When I'm thinking about it, then he's sitting like peeling his beard, like sort of a little, not nervous, but just thoughtful. He was often here when I had birthday. I had birthday the same day as Furniture had birthday, the 24th of October, and the same day as my father. So Werner was often there, and I always got very sort of creative gifts from him. So I remember him very clearly, both when I was a young man, but also when I was a kid. So he was very kind. So.
We
Nice to meet you.
are a creative team
Yes.
called Hugescape.
Yes.
Our slogan is
Yes.
color your home,
Yes.
color your life.
Yes.
We think it's important to feel what you really want and to feel to build a life that you really like and to be yourself. But that's very difficult to do in these days. We find it very difficult. From our Japanese sense of perception, and modules and colors that can be freely combined are very exciting. But at the same time, we also feel anxiety about whether we can fully make the choice ourselves. Not just the modules, but also the colors as well. You said, you can pick your own color, but we have very
Anxious.
If you're choosing the right color. But who's making the rules? But
I don't think there's not such as a right color. I think the right color you have inside you, and I can't tell you what is the right color for you. You have to. And what we are oftenly doing is we have these small samples of our bright colors. They are made in our factory on Fyn in Denmark, and give you a variety of colors, and then bring them home and play a bit with them and say, oh yeah, this one, how does it fit with the color I have on my windows, or how does it fit with the couch I have got, or the table or the art that I have at home, and I think that's a good way of like working with it. That you take color samples from the shop that you visit and go home and try to find out what is reflecting you and what is right, and there's not such as anything right. It is in you. And of course it's difficult because we have so many. Because today I'm in this mood and tomorrow I'm in another mood. What is right? But I think over the time you find out what is right for you and then try. And I find very, very, very seldom people refusing a color they have chosen. It's really, really uncommon that I think people they when they think and when they go around it. But I think it's to give yourself time to find the color that reflects you and reflects the needs that you have in your home.
It remembers my friend in Denmark. We do room tours. We make friends in Denmark. We do room tours, and we find that all our friends tell us that your home reflects your life. So it's a process. And
I think that the Danish way of living, I think with furniture and with the goods in their home, homes are very important. Homes are not only used like because the winter is quite rough in Denmark and long. Then people are living inside the homes, and people are also very. You are invited to be invited private home. To a private home is normal. We get friends around, or we meet people and get them around and have a dinner or places like that. It's not as common as it is in many other countries that you are going a lot out. You are going actually a lot to private homes. And that also means that you are doing a lot to make it cozy, to make it nice, to have hygge. So you like to make some very nice surroundings where you can invite your friends and have parties or have dinners and things like that. So people are using a lot of money and a lot of effort in personalizing their homes. And that I think also is one of the reasons why it's very, you will see in Denmark and other Scandinavian countries that the furniture is very carefully picked out for private homes, because it's made for, it's not a showroom, but it's a showroom of your personality. Whom am I? What things do I like? What color do I prefer? So I think that's one thing you see in the Danish way of living. It's very important that you have a nice home that you can have your friends around in.
自分の好きが赴くままに長い人生を一緒に歩んでいくために、多様な遊び心で僕たちを迎えてくれるモンタナファーニチャーのアイテムたち。僕たち自身の暮らし方にも何かを投げかけてくれる素晴らしいブランド哲学に触れることができたように思います。